the glow of a flickering street light. Silhouettes dance in the curves of the night. Whiskey whispers on lips of those passing by. Here I stand under the old moon's watchful light, under the wire. I couldn't say no more, words heavy like rain on a lonely shore. Each drop a story spilling onto the floor. Under the world, I couldn't say no more. It was in this smoky bar, laughter filled the air. You held my gaze with a tender, stormy stare. But seasons turned as they always do, leaving frost where once sweet roses grew. Under the world, I couldn't say no more. Echoes of love that we couldn't restore. Candles burned down, leaving darkness in their core. Under the world, I couldn't say no more. Now the piano plays a melody, soft and slow. Each note a memory, a ghost of the afterglow. I sip the sunrise and overbrew, finding solace in solitude in this me-faked-up mood. Under the mud, I couldn't say no more. Tears merged with the rain, stories of yore. A soft whisper, a cry, a soul's encore. Under the world, I couldn't say no more. Under the world, I couldn't say no more. In the shadow of my dimly lit room, where candles flicker like weary souls, I sit with my old guitar, pouring chords in whiskey bowls. Outside, the rain tattoo stories on my window pane. Here I am, on the edge of self-reflection again. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain, stealing the summer. I'm floating on the echoes of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. It was one smoky night underneath that faded neon light. Your eyes found mine in the crowded sight, so bright, but time's cruel, it never paused. Now all I hold is your ghost in the whispers of the past. Love's warmth turned cold and lost. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain, stealing the summer. I'm floating on the echoes of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. And here's to the laughter that filled the midnight air, to the dreams we painted without a single care. Now they're just shadows dancing away in my mind, a ballet of what was, leaving reality behind. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain after summer's plunder. Here I linger in the whispers of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. Fading slow like a candle's last defiant stand in the quiet night, on the edge of self-reflection again. In the dim light where shadows lean to conspire, candle flames dance with the secrets they've seen. Whiskey whispers on my lips, the taste of fire in the arms of a ghost where love's been. I'll survive you in silence under the breath of twilight's wire. A photograph faded, edges worn by fingers traced. Once laughter-filled rooms, now hollowed out by echoes, where you and I, in love's reckless haste, built dreams on sand that the tide foresaw to let go. I'll survive you in silence, under the breath of the night. Each quiet moment a ledger of loss and desire, wrapped up in memories out of sight, holding on to the cool edge of twilight's wire. Oh, the rain plays a rhythm on the lonely street, washing away the traces of our tender war. In the heartbeat of the city, in its landless beat, I find the strength to not wait by the door. I'll survive you in silence as the stars hold their breath, in the hush of the night where solace is found. In the quiet I'll dance alone, a silhouette fading yet fierce in the lost and found. I'll survive you in silence with a whisper of grace, echoing softly in the soul of the night's embrace. In the flicker of candlelight, where shadows play on the walls, I pen my heart out on warm paper, where your whisper softly calls. The room soaked in a whiskey scent, glasses clink like lonely hearts, echoes of the piano in this old bar where worlds apart. Letters to empty promises in smoke. My words fade like the love you never spoke. In the silence of these teardrops, the truth clearly provokes. Every letter burns, every memory evolves. Time once danced in our hands, now it just pours the rain as it falls on dusty window panes, mixing with my silent pain. You promised forever in the breath of a chilly holding on to ghosts as you vanish from my side. Letters to empty promises in smoke. My words fade like the love you never spoke. In the silence of these teardrops, the truth clearly provokes. Every letter burns, every memory revolves. Oh, the clock ticks away, mocking with a cruel delight, as I recall your laughter fading into the night. Here in the grasp of the cold, where your shadow once did roam, I'm learning to forgive the heart that loved you, the soul you called home. Letters to empty promises in smoke. Into the ether where dreams are cloaked. With each word that falls, my heart finally invokes a peace among the ashes where my love still smokes. Letters to empty promises gently fade, slowly float away. In this dim-lit room where shadows play, oh, let us scatter, blue as the fading day. Candle flickers, whisper and smoke into the gray, where memories and quiet sorrows lay. All these letters to still waiting again, sealed with tears of the never when. The clock ticks, the heart's refrain, love lost on a cold, lone train. Once laughter lived in the warmth of your gaze, underneath the amber moon's soft haze. Then autumn left as fast as you, leaving me with a cold wind that blew. Oh, these letters to still waiting again, sealed with tears of the never when. The clock ticks, the heart's refrain, love lost on a cold, lone train. Cold whiskey whispers of each note a tear, echoes of you, how I wish you were near. Letters to still waiting again, each word a pulse in my veins. The clock ticks, the heart's refrain. Love lost, love waits in vain. Fading now, just the candle's flame. In a room where shadows play on candlelight, whiskey whispers softly to the night. Your laughter echoes through the dusty bar, a ghostly melody from where you are. Under the way you belong in my mind, lost in the corners that I try not to find. Every sip of sorrow in smoky decline. Under the way you belong in my mind. The clock hands move, but I stay behind, trapped in the hourglass unrefined. You walked away under an autumn rain, left me with memories that speak your name. Under the way you belong in my mind, lost in the corners that I try not to find. Every sip of sorrow in smoky decline. Under the way you belong in my mind. Now the streetlights flicker, a morose who glow, and I'm dancing alone. Where does the silence go? Held tight by the past, in your absence confined. In the quiet, your shadow intertwined. Under the way you belong in my mind. Here in the deep, where the dark things are kind. Every tear a testament time has signed. Under the way you softly forever reside, fading out like your steps in the night. shadows dance on barren walls, velvet drapes of midnight blue, half drawn to hide the fall. A glass of whiskey trembling in a solitude embrace. Every sip a memory trace slowly slips away. Oh, behind the echoes of me no more, where the whispers haunt the floorboards of my soul. Lost in the symphony of broken dreams and lore, living in the shadow of the woman I was before. Rain like silver needles, stitching patterns on the glass. Each droplet a moment, a ghost from my past. Love left a void, hollowed out by silent screams. Nightly blues pour out where hope used to gleam. Oh, behind the echoes of me no more, where the whispers haunt the floorboards of my soul. Lost in the symphony of broken dreams and lore, living in the shadow of the woman I was before. There's a picture faded by the corner of the bar. Your eyes in the echo, reaching out so far, and a silhouette against the slowly fading day, gathering pieces of me. You whirled away. Oh, behind the echoes of me no more. Gentle now, the resonance of yesterday's roar. A quiet place beyond what heartbreak can restore. Here I am, the echo me, tender and sore, fading like a candle's flame into the night. I softly implore. In the dim light of a downtown bar, under whispers of a fading star, saw your shadow cross the room, scented like an old perfume. The jukebox played our worn out song, the heart's melody, but the notes all wrong. Satin dreams turned to gossamer threads in the silent screams of the things unsaid. When I saw love that faded still, like aged whiskey each ghostly step on that wooden stair. Empty bottles like sentinels stood guard over broken promises, scattered and scarred. You changed the locks on our rusted heart's door, left me a key that fits no more. When I saw love that faded still, like aged whiskey in an untouched glass. The fire in my heart, now a quiet chill. Memories in mirrors, reflections of the past. Oh, how the rain whispers secrets when it falls, mingling with my salty tears that the night recalls. A dance of sorrow under the street lights glow. You're everywhere I am, everywhere I go. When I saw love that faded still, like aged whiskey in an untouched glass. A quiet fire, a relentless will. This heart remembers what it can't surpass. When I saw love gently draped in the night's cool thrill, fading still, fading still. In the dim light of a flickering candle's glow, an empty chair, the shadows start to grow. Soft murmurs in the corners of my room, they dance with my solitude and loom. A glass of whiskey resting in my trembling hand reflects a life that I can barely understand. Whispers of echoes in the hall in my mind, they sing of love I've lost and left behind. Each note a memory fading into night under the moon's melancholy silver light. Once laughter filled the air, now just sighs of the past. The echo of goodbyes that came too fast. Your ghost in every corner haunts me still. In empty bottles, my heartache I distill. The rain taps at my window, a syncopated beat, matching rhythms with my heart, retreating in defeat. Whispers of echoes in the hall in my mind. They sing of love I've lost and left behind. Each note a memory fading into night under the moon's melancholy silver light. Oh, the quiet now speaks louder than any scream. Your face, a fleeting figure in a dream. With every fading footprint you have cast lies a tender moment, a shadow vast. Whispers of echoes in the hall in my mind. Soft and sorrowful, the remnants undefined. These corridors I walk, so lonesome and confined, hold whispers of the echoes you left behind, gently fading, gently fading into the night. In the glow of a lone street lamp's light, where shadows dance on the barroom floor, my heart hums low like the wind tonight, under the whiskey nights in silence. Warm leather and smoke, they weave through hair as my thoughts drift to you once more. Each sip a memory of when you were here, in the quietude that whispers of lore. Oh, under these whiskey nights, my love, in the silence where our echoes blend, I find you in the smoky air above, where my heavy heart can't seem to mend. It was here left the moon we shared so free, a tender bond like none before. But time, oh time, it took you far from me, left me nursing this aching chord. The glass reflects a solitary face, a soul that once danced, now shore. Every corner filled with your trace, under the whiskey nights I mourn. Oh, under these whiskey nights, my love, in the silence where our echoes blend, I find you in the smoky air above, where my heavy heart can't seem to mend. And I ask the moon, why such cruelty? Its pale light bathing me unkind, remembering your touch, a lost melody plays on the edges of my mind. So under these whiskey nights, my love, in the silence as the world pretends, I'm holding on to the ghost of us, in the whispers where my soul listens. And under these whiskey nights alone, I find solace in the love we penned, a sweet sorrow in the night's low moan, where my heart waits for its slow amen. In the dim corner of my moonlit room, leather-bound memories spill their perfume. Found an old photograph, edges worn thin, the whiskey pang in my throat begins. When I saw fading photographs still, time held its breath, the world stood so chill. Your ghost in the grayscale haunting the frame, echoes of laughter I can't reclaim. We danced through thunder, loved in the rain, promises whispered, now all in vain. that sepia smile, your hand in mine, faded like the edges of a long lost time. When I saw fading photographs still, time held its breath, the world stood so chill. Your ghost in the grayscale, haunting the frame. Echoes of laughter I can't reclaim. Candle flickers, shadows play on the wall. In the silence I hear old love calls. Drifting smoke and tears, the night sighs deep. Memories are the company I keep. When I saw fading photographs still, whispers of past, the air turns cool and still. In the quiet of the fading light, I hold on to the love that night. When I saw fading photograph, the stillness held my heart in the gentle dark. In a room where shadows flicker, I'm alone. Whiskey whispers on my lips tonight, so still. Candlelight dances on forgotten photographs. Solitude wraps its arms in the quiet chill. Here on the edge of candlelight, memories burn, each flame a story, a love that took a wrong turn. Silence, a canvas painted with my sighs, under the smoky veil of midnight cries. There was laughter once, echoing through these walls. Your silhouette in every dream I've chased. But time slipped by as silent as the falling rain, leaving nothing but your shadow, never erased. Here on the edge of candlelight, smoky veil of midnight cries. Oh, the ghosts of us, they linger like a haunting tune in the echo of our last goodbye too soon. I reach through the years, trying to hold what's gone, but all that remains is the dusk before the dawn. Here on the edge of candlelight, memories fade, each flicker a whisper of the love we once made. In the silence, I find you. In every tear I cry, a soft fading echo of our last lullaby. So I sit and I remember by the candle's gentle light, lost in the edge of memories, alone with the night. In a corner where candlelight whispers to shadows, under the hum of the old bar's crooked halo, rain taps the window in rhythmic sorrow, echoes of laughter, ghost in the glass I borrow. Here on the edge of smoke and shadows and silence, nursing the burn where love once stands defiant. Whiskey numbs the heart, but the soul knows the science of holding on to the breezes now gone, now silent. Was it a word or was it just the leaving? Footsteps on old wood, heart hardly believing. You slip through the smoke, a specter at dawn, leaving me with the night and the right to be wrong. Here on the edge of smoke and shadows and silence, nursing the burn where love once stands defiant. Whiskey numbs the heart, but the soul knows the science of holding on to the breezes now gone, now silent. Oh, the laughter we lost, tangled in time. Memories linger like the last drop of wine. Your whisper fades, but this pain is mine. Cradled in chords till the last note resides. Still on the edge of smoke and shadows and silence, where my heart holds the night and the stars. last remnant. Here in the silence, love's last soft lament. In the dim light of a downtown bar, where the shadows dance with dusty jars, I sit alone, sipping through the blues. Each drop a memory I just refuse. The neon flickers like ghosts in the street, while my heart keeps rhythm with a slow, sad beat. Under the I'll survive you in blue, wrapped up in the cold, haunting hue. Every note drips down like rain through the night. I'm holding on to love that just ain't right. Under the I'll survive you in blue, learning to breathe where air feels like glue. We laughed once in this smoky room. Your eyes out saw the dark, banished the gloom. But time's cruel jest left me behind with bitter melodies and you on my mind. You took the dawn with you when you walked away, left me with verses I never wanted to say. Under the I'll survive you in blue, wrapped up in the cold, haunting hue. Every note drips down like rain through the night. I'm holding on to love that just ain't right. Under the I'll survive you in blue, learning to breathe where air feels like glue. Oh, the whiskey whispers low about the love I had to let go. Oh, now my heart flickers like the candle's flame, burning out the past, just a whisper of your name. Under the I'll survive you in blue, soft there's a silence of an early morning dew. Hearing the echoes of what used to be, finding the strength to set my spirit free. Under the I'll survive you in blue, goodbye is a melody, sad but true. There's a whispering shadow in the corner booth, speaking love, but it sounds just like you. Here I am, on the edge of done with you again, walking a line stitched tight with the threads of what could have been. Your ghost in my heart, like a song that never ends, on the edge of done with you again. You promised forever, but it faded with the dust, leaving a heartache that comes alive as the day shuts. There were lies dressed in truths I wanted to believe. Now every tender memory is a trick up your sleeve. Here I am, on the edge of done with you again, walking a line stitched tight with the threads of what could have been. Your ghost in my heart, like a song that never ends, on the edge of done with you again. Oh, the rain taps like sad rhythms against my window pane, echoing the sound of your name in this lingering pain. Maybe love is just a flame meant to burn out, leaving nothing but the taste of ashes and doubt. Here I stand, softer, fainter, done with you again, in the quiet afterglow where our fire once had been. Your echo fades away like the last notes of a friend, on the edge, gently forever done with you again. Here on the edge, oh, I'm done with you again. In this dim lit room, shadows dance on a worn out floor. Echoes of the jazz band through the cracked door. Here in the corner, under the flicker of a lone street light, I'm nursing the bourbon where we kiss goodnight. Every clink in my glass, a soft haunting chime, reminds me of a love that slipped from time. In the arms of where you belong no more, my heart feels a chill of the truths we ignore. until the morning painted skies of blush, hung on promises, whispered in the hush. But as the season turned, so did your eyes, to a distant horizon under colder skies. From laughter to silence, from warmth to cold, the story of us untold unfolds. In the arms of where you belong no more, my heart feels the chill of the truths we ignore. Haunted by the warmth where my head once lay, all that's left is the echo of you drifting away. Now the rain taps at my window like your fingers on my skin, each drop a memory, thin and wearing thin. In the throb of the blues I find my solace and my ache, holding on to shadows of the love you chose to forsake. In the arms of where you belong no more, I whisper goodbye as my tears gently pour. A fading song, a dance in the night, in the arms of where you, I'm letting go of the fight. In the silence that follows, your shadow dissolves in the dawn. In the arms of where you belong no more, but I must go on. Each note a memory fading into the night. In the arms of where you belong no more, as I turn out the light. Curtains sway the moan of saxophones through smoke-filled rooms where shadows dance in the flicker of a solitary candle's gloom. Velvet night wraps around me, a coat too heavy to wear. Sitting in this old oak chair, finding solace in the despair. In the arms of memories of you no more, burning embers of love, now just Lord. Whiskey lips whisper soft beneath the moon's pale pour. In the arms of memories of you no more. Once a laughter spilled like silver streams, light as the break of dawn. Your eyes a spark of endless dreams, now distant and withdrawn. Autumn came, stole the warmth, left frost upon the pane. Echoes of your footsteps like rainfall on my window pane. In the arms of memories of you no more, burning embers of love, now just Lord. Whiskey lips whisper soft beneath the moon's pale pour. In the arms of memories of you no more. Silent room, your ghost in every corner, a haunting refrain. My heart plays a melody, a symphony mingled with rain, reflecting on what was the courage in your last goodbye. A dance of flames in the heart as I try not to cry. In the arms of memories of you no more. Each note a tear, each chord sorely sore. Time may heal, or so they implore, but I'm in the arms of memories of you no more. Fading silent like the last candle snore. In the dim of a weathered bar's glow, smoke circles, her whisper slow. Tables worn, old souls come to weep. Neath the echoes where old secrets seep. Lipstick stained glasses, tales untold in the heart of the night. Her sorrows unfold on the edge of drunken confessions no more, where words poured like rain till they couldn't pour. Ghost of her heart singing soft through the floor, echoes of mighty bands shutting the door. Once love danced on the cusp of her breath, eyes alive, untainted by death. But whispers got swallowed by whiskey's demand. Promises faded like marks in the sand. Now she sways to the blues, heart wrapped in thorns, dresses her wounds in the solace of morns. On the edge of drunk confessions no more, where words poured like rain till they couldn't pour. Ghost of her heart singing soft through the floor, echoes of might have beens shutting the door. In her glass swirls the storm of the past, each sip a memory bitter and fast. The laughter, the tears, all mixed in a drink, sinking deeper with every clink. No more she vows, yet her eyes beg for truth. In the pool of her drink she drowns her youth. On the edge of drunk confessions no more, silence now speaks where her heart once tore. Whiskey, my love, we're dancing alone, holding the shadows and nights chilled to the bone. On the edge of drunk confessions no more, fading a soft echo, a tear-stained floor. Echoes of laughter, shadows playing their game. A smoky haze, a flicker of a candle, steady flame. Mournful piano, notes call out my name. Here in the silence of a broken past embrace, I find my refuge in this forgotten place. On the edge of unshaken love, still holding on to a world that moves to chill. The heart may waver, but the soul stands firm. In the eye of a storm, I speak my silent affirm. Once danced under moonlight, untraced by pain, to a tune that promised tomorrow again and again. But seasons turn their back, leaving colors that fade. Now I'm sipping memories in the bed we made. Love whispered like a breeze, but winds they betray. In the arms of the night, I watch it slip away. On the edge of unshaken love, still holding on to a world that's moved to chill. The heart may waver, but the soul stands firm. In the eye of a storm, I speak my silent affirm. Oh, the laughter we share haunts like a ghost. Each echo a specter, love's lingering host. Rain taps at my window, a rimming sorrow's cry, whispering secrets of how we never said goodbye. unshaken love still, cradling dreams that the cold night spill. Though the heart may waver, my soul stands firm. On the edge of unshaken love, I come firm in the quiet after rain. Softly I still yearn, and in the flicker of those candles in the quiet alone, on the edge of unshaken love is where I'll always go. In the flicker of candlelight, this faded room whispers. Velvet shadows dress the corners where my memories linger. Outside, rain taps like lonely notes on a dusty piano. Each drop a teardrop from the sky mirrors my own sorrow. These letters to done with you, all penned in midnight blue. Heavy word, a brush stroke, painting my heart's deepest hue. An inkwell of tears and whiskey, sealing love's residue. Heartache, the stain on letters to done with you. There was a time your laughter filled my smoky blues night. Now just the ghost of your smile, fading out of sight. Glass by glass, the whiskey drowns questions without clues. Empty bottles, empty heart, in the echoes of your moves. These letters to done with you, all penned in midnight blue. Every word a brush stroke, painting my heart's deepest hue. An inkwell of tears and whiskey, sealing love's residue. Heartache, the stamp on letters to done with you. Oh, how the strings moan, a guitar cries in the corner, playing our song while shadows dance, and my heart mourns you. In the silence your voice haunts, a lingering blues tune, wrapped in the cold night under a sorrowful moon. These letters to done with you, now just whispers of blue. Read 'em under the starlight, where our love once flew. A soft echo fading in the chill of the early dew. Goodbye written in blue. Oh, I'm done with loving you.